Hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. Play ball, that's what we're making today. So come on in, grab you some coffee, grab you some water, whatever you're drinking. And let's hang out for a minute or a couple minutes. How about that? Good morning, good morning. So we are going to use this sign on the large flower board using these ribbons. So bringing in some black, bringing in that stitch from the sign. Good morning, good morning. And we're going to use this blue. So if you can see, the outline of the play ball is in blue. So I'm bringing in that blue for our base. And that's what we're going to do today. That's what we're doing. So I've already loaded the board, and you can see that I've left it open. Oh, I don't know why my ring light's all the way over there. There we go. I've left it open because we are using ruffles all the way around. On row 1 and 2, we are using every regular set of holes. On row 3, right here, we are using every other set of holes. And then on the very inside, we're just doing 2. And then 1 on the very inside, and that should totally fill in. That's a big juicy bow behind you. Oh, yeah. Those are the ones that are up for sale today. I'll show them in just a minute. So that's what we're going to do. And then we're just going to add our sign, add a bow, and call it a day, y'all. Let's play ball. You ready? But I do have these 2 wreaths available if anybody wants them. It is the patriotic bow. It is $40, free shipping. So just put patriotic if you want it. $40, free shipping. And then I have the strawberry. This kit is going to be available again in a couple days. So if anybody wants this one, it is $65. That includes shipping. Just put strawberry. Just put strawberry. So those 2 are available today. I uploaded a lot of wreaths yesterday on my website and Etsy. So if you're looking for a wreath, go check those 2 out. That's where I loaded a lot as I'm trying to clean up and get all the things done. Yes. So let me bring everybody down so you can see what I'm doing. If y'all could all float my boat, I'd appreciate it. So like I said, row 1 and 2 are you're still loving your cups. Yay. You started your strawberry kit last night. Awesome. But yeah, those kits are going to be available again here in a couple days. So row 1 and 2, every regular set of holes. Row 3, every other, or I'm sorry. Back up. Beep, beep, beep. Nothing on row 1, y'all. Row 2 and 3, every regular set of holes. Row 4, every other. Row 5, every other. And then 1 right there in the middle. There you go. So we are using just a simple ruffle. So it was cut at 10 inches. What's a switch? What you talking about a switch? What you talking about? Hello, hello. Do they come completed? Butterfly, are you talking the 2 wreaths I already showed? Yes, those are the completed wreaths. What I was saying was this one was a kit. and it will be back in stock soon. So if you want to make it yourself, it'll be available within a couple days. If you want this finished wreath, it is $65 with free shipping. Just let me know. Did that make sense? What are you doing? We're doing a play ball. Play ball. Can you show the back? Sorry, so you can screenshot it. Absolutely. Len, you let Linda beat you. There you go, TikTok, if you want a screenshot. This one is not a kit. All right, so 10-inch piece of mesh, and all we're going to do is scrunch it from one end to the other, just like that. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And then all we're going to do is, I'm going to find the top of my board. So our ruffles with the tails are going to start at the very top. So I'm going to go right here, and we're just going to do the ruffles that are not getting the tails first, and then we'll come back and add the ones with our tails. Okay, so every other right now. Get this up. Hey, hey. So if you're loading your board and you're doing it this way and you want to just load your zip ties as you go, you can do that, or load every other, or just load them all the way I typically do. So this should go pretty quick. Good morning, good morning. So if you have any questions along the way, definitely let me know. So we are going to need 16 pieces on row 2. Do you prefer ruffle or wooden ruffle for cheapy metallic foil? It really just depends. If you're using like the value decomesh, I may do a ruffle because you'll have more mesh bulk up to kind of hide your board, whereas I'm using fabric mesh and it's going to hide the board really well, so I can just use ruffles. So it really just depends on what kind of mesh I'm using. Yeah, my hands are doing good today. Now, I probably will once we get inside, but all right, one more, and then we will start our tails. Now, you're probably looking at it thinking, Lord, what is she doing? Y'all trust the process. I promise it all comes together in the end. Oh, hold on. I messed up somewhere. Hold on. Skip here, skip here, skip here, skip here, skip here, skip. See, got a little carried away. Where do you get the boards? You can get them at uniqueinthecreek.com. Let's take that one out. Didn't need that one in there yet. So these flower boards people typically use for your sunflowers, your roses, those kinds of things. I like to use them to make a full wreath, and you'll see how full it gets when I'm done. So it can be done. This is fabric mesh cut at 10 inches. All right, so now we're going to get our ribbon tails going. So I cut my ribbon tails at 16 inches because once you start getting all the ruffles on here, it's going to start getting really big. So I need the extra couple inches to go up over that mesh. Okay. Your hands are really swollen. Too many wreaths being made. Hopefully. Oh, yes, girl. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. So I'm just laying one right over the other, creasing to find our middle. And then we're just going to scrunch those two pieces together. And now we're ready to add our mesh and our ribbon tails at the same time. Let me get this out of the way. Make a little more room. Okay. So we're going to add our mesh. Okay, so I'm putting it in there just like I did before. And now we're going to add our ribbon tail at the same time. Now is where I'm going to bring out. Okay, I'm not going to worry about our ribbon tails yet. Ooh, I don't know why I'm so hungry. My stomach's growling. Good morning, good morning. I ate a half a bagel in my protein shake. I am starting on row 2. Row 2. You want to, ooh, a donut sounds good. We're going out to lunch with Mom before we go do our succulent class. So I can't eat too much. Now everybody wants a donut. Thanks, Regina. Oh, now Monk wants a donut. Good morning, good morning. Your hands are hurting. Oh, Regina, yeah, she's been doing a lot. A lot. Now you can see this stitched ribbon. It does fray a little bit at the ends. I'm not worried about it. We'll just trim it when we're done. So once you get it on and it's in the wreath and you're not bothering it anymore, it will stop fraying. So I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Biscuits and gravy. Y'all need to stop. Stop with the food. Maybe they'll let me go live from the succulent bar for a little bit so y'all can kind of see what we're doing. Be fun. I know I started it. I'm sorry. No, my stomach started it. Well, now that I have to time my food on when I eat in the morning, I'm like, ugh, so you got to take your first set of pills and then wait an hour. Then you got to take your second set of pills and you have to take that with food. So it's like, I can't wake up like starving because then I'm just going to be hangry. So when you have to eat according to your pill schedule, it kind of stinks. Where do you get the boards? Uniqueinthecreek.com. Oh, waffles and syrup. And oh yeah, Hobby Lobby does sell the boards too, y'all. Did y'all know that? Hobby Lobby. No, I haven't had time to fix my pot. Right, Teresa? I always forget Hobby Lobby sells them. So yeah. So if you just want to try the boards out, get them at Hobby Lobby and you can just get, you know, one board. They do only have the large Unique in the Creek board. But hopefully they'll get the other soon. Soon. They will. I think they'll carry the other boards eventually. Oh, I got to put that zip tie back in. All right, let's load that one that I had to take out. Got to prep the tails. Now I'm thinking we're only going to need 12 sets of tails. So I've only cut 12. Did you use a whole roll of mesh? You're not going to need a whole roll, but I cut it all without thinking. So you're going to need, hold on, I'll show you. So you're going to need 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 pieces. So almost a whole roll. Okay, now we're going to go. So we have our row 2 done. We're going to go to row 3. Row 3 is only getting mesh, no tails. Okay, now here's, if you have these big clips, you're going to want to use them here. So what we're going to do is take and clip all this mesh away from each other so that you can see the board. You're not going to hurt the mesh. They're not going to be on there long enough to hurt anything, but it's definitely going to help you out so you can see the board. Now, if I was just doing this as an order and not live, I wouldn't do this. I just work around it. But you can see now your middle is open and you can see again. Okay, so this row is only getting mesh. It's your first time here? Well, welcome. She loves seashells. Oh, Lord, that's a tongue twister. Now you'll see once we let those go that those two will meet and it'll provide more coverage. Okay. Bless you. Get it there. So 8 pieces of mesh on row 3. Now I did wood burn this mesh, so that will help prevent some of the fraying.
Hello, everybody.
Monk says hello. All right. Almost done with this row. Regina says, hi, Monk.
Hi, when are you coming to visit?
Susan says, hello, Monk.
Hi, Susan. Oh, okay.
All right, let's cut these off.
Oh, God.
Okay, go.
Protect that. Want to get some.
Yeah, the cicadas are mostly gone now. I see an occasional one, but they have already probably mated and dug themselves back into the ground, into the trees, because you can see there's a bunch of leaves and stuff falling off the trees that wouldn't normally this time of year. So yeah. So we've got row 3 done. Now we're going to go to row 4 and back to our tails. Okay, so row 4 is only getting 4 pieces of mesh. So you can see I'm just kind of pulling back that mesh again. Mostly so y'all can see. Okay. All right. Back to the ribbon tails. Ribbon tails are 16 inches. You wish you knew how to color blend? Y'all, it's really easy. Look at your sign and you'll always know what goes with what or how to match it up. Will you come to Peoria and organize your craft room? No. I'm expensive. I need room and board. I need good food. So this wreath will be available after the live. Actually, I have 2 of these. So if 2 people want one, I can make another. Y'all, it's supposed to get to 55 here tonight. What in the heck? You live near CBI? Yeah, I'll be at CBI next month. And then I'm doing an extra little extended few days and going to Canada, y'all. Yes, I am. So I will be in Canada for a few days after that. A mini vacation. Finally gonna make it up her. Last one on this row, last set of tails. And then the very inside is only getting mesh. And that mesh on the inside will help support our sign. It will help support the bow. I don't know. We're going to be up to some shenanigans. Wave when I fly over Pittsburgh. All right, so we've got that done. Now we're just doing the very inside. Been waiting since March for your passport. All right, so very inside, I am just doing here, here, and here. Yep, we're going to do a bow. We is. Good morning. And do that very last one in the middle. When are you planning to go on vacation? So I'm taking a mini vacation in July. We're going to Craig Bachman to shop and then off to Canada for a few days. That's in July. In September, I will be at Crafters Convention as a designer. And then a week or so after that, I will actually be in Houston for a wedding. So it's going to be a busy couple months. You have your passport. Facebook keeps kicking you out. Oh, no. All right. So we are going to fluff our ribbons quickly. What time to meet at CBI? I don't even know actually when we're flying in yet. I think we're flying in that Sunday before the 4th. Good morning from Florida. Rainy Florida. Well, y'all haven't gotten a lot of rain lately, so you probably need it, huh? All right. Oh, please. Get this out of the way. Lord, have mercy. So see, we've got nice coverage on the board.
Go pour this back in the bucket so I don't waste it.
All right, let's get these fluffed. This will not fit between two doors once I get my bow on there. As of right now, yes, it would fit between two doors. Come on. So if you wanted, you could just take this sign, plop it right in the middle, and call it a day. Okay, but we ain't gonna do that. So we're gonna find the top of our board. So right here's the top of our board. So our sign is going to sit about right there, and then our bow is going to go right here. So let's make a bow. So we have a lot of red and white in that, so I'm going to go with the black as my bottom and top. Hello, hello. So 3 loops on each side. Come in with our red and white. Oh, y'all, look at that. Spliced right in the middle of my daggone ribbon, y'all. I know it has to be done at sometimes, but dang it. With a soccer ball, yep, it sure would, from a Craft Outlet. All right, let's see how many loops we can get. Can I get another one? I doubt it. but no. All right, so I'm just gonna do this, cut it off. And then go again. You had to switch to your phone. Would the bow not work with a splice on it? I didn't know really where it was going to hit. And if you see, if I had done that, it would have been right in the middle of my loop. And you can't have that. So normally it really just depends on where that splice is going to hit. But most of the time I'll just cut it out. I mean, we really only wasted about 6 inches, 7 inches. Hey, hey. All right, let's come back with the black on top. Y'all, I love raised stitch ribbon. I always get it in the 50 yards. Yellow, red, blacks. I just love using it. I asked because the strawberry ribbon that came with my kit had a splice in it. Yeah, so if you just measure, like, where did my splice go? If you just kind of measure where that splice is, you know, if it's down there, especially for the strawberry kit, if it's down at the bottom, then you can just go right over that splice and put it into your zip tie. So it really just depends on where it's going to hit, as to what you can do with it. A lot of times it can be hidden. So it really just depends. Did I say it right? I do sometimes if I'm thinking about it. If I'm thinking about it, I can say my words right when I think. Does that make sense, Becky? Although I really love the stow and go, I hate that this falls out all the time. Let's trim that down. All right, let's get everything attached. Out of my way. All right, let's make sure we're still at the top. All right, so this is going to go about right there. Now, I did just add my cable mount an hour or so ago, so I'm not going to pull hard. This is going to sit about right there. And then that will go about right there. So now to find some hose. Holes, not hose. Hose. So I'm intentionally putting it in kind of cockeyed. Still paying attention to where my top is. Your family's coming back from Disney. You can finally sleep in your own bed again. See if I like that. Yep, I like that. So let's cinch it down. Do you ever turn the signs so they don't sit straight? Yep, that's what I'm doing now. It's going to be cockeyed. All right. So it's going to sit like that. And then our bow is going to go about right there. Oh, I just lost it. Come back, come back. There we go. Whew, that was a workout, y'all. All right, so just kind of straighten out our tails underneath so that these will sit. Right on top. Yeah, I usually don't put my signs on straight. Usually they are cockeyed, unless it's more of a, if it's not a whimsical, like more of the patriotic that are kind of stoic and like need to be on straight, or religious ones, then I'll put those on straight. But just about everything else I put cockeyed. It's just more whimsical. There we go. All right. Go ahead and dovetail our tails. So just because it's a baseball sign doesn't mean you have to put baseball ribbon on it. Get them all. All right. Straighten these ribbons up underneath. Have a good day, Eileen. All right. I'll just kind of bring those out gently. Monk's in there singing, y'all. Can you hear him? He cracks me up. All right. Thanks, y'all. Now I'll get all these tails fixed. Get them sitting nice and curvy. And then we'll get all of these little frays on the ribbon cut off. Like I said, once you leave that ribbon alone, it will stop fraying. So don't worry about it, y'all. Play ball. go. Get back in place. There we go. We had a runaway loop. Runaway loop. Isn't it cute? All right, so 10-inch mesh, 16-inch tail, signed bow. Call it a day. You're good to go. So this one will be available once I get pics taken. There's your bow. So I'll have 2 of these. If y'all want them, they'll be on my website. And that's all I got for y'all. So I will be live tomorrow. So I'll see y'all tomorrow at 10. I'm going to go get ready and take Monk and Mom out to dinner and go plant some succulents, y'all. I'm excited. And then maybe one day this week, I'll show you all the succulents I have outside and give you an update on Big Daddy. Big Daddy. Everybody needs to see Big Daddy. All right, y'all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.